want to welcome everybody to my channel, The Candy Shop. I am so excited. The Candy Shop. So this is my story time, The Candy Shop. Hello, everybody, and welcome to The Candy Shop. I am Candace.
I'm Hannah.
The Candy Shop. This is Mimosa Monday, where we review some shows. Tonight we'll be reviewing Ladies Who List, the last, I guess it was the season finale before the reunion, which was really good. First off, how have you been?
I've been good, and yourself?
I've been good, just working. That's about it. Working, trying to still get acclimated to my job. That's really all I've been doing. I'm gonna acknowledge the comments. So, hey, Chi-Town Naja girl. She says, welcome everybody to the Candy Shop, where Candy herself is your host. Please hit the like and subscribe button and sit back and enjoy the show while you get a taste of these sweet treats. So, yes, make sure you guys hit that like button. And hey, so Debonair, good to see you. Welcome to the show. Everybody catch us tomorrow here on my channel for Champagne and Things.
Okay.
Some hot topics and some crazy topics. It won't all be celebrity topics. And hey, Sharon F. Good.
Hey.
Make sure you drop the candy in the chat, in the chefs. So thank you. So let's get started. This episode was actually one of the more better episodes. It was calm. You know, I don't like seeing a lot of fighting on the show, so I enjoyed it. It started off with a house closing or whatever for, I guess, Tiffany and Kiana were doing that. And like I said, I still always will like how they show their business. But then we moved to this polyamorous meetup, which was a hot ass mess. Like, I'm so confused. Robin went, and I would have been like, Robin, I'm a voyeur. I just watch. So, and she was funny, talking about, are they going to be doing things here? What are your thoughts? Because Crystal, like, she seemed lost to me. But what are your thoughts on it all?
I'm trying to figure out why Crystal even wanted to still go to this party knowing she was in a relationship. Like, what was the point of this? I just feel like she was trying to throw it on Robin, but because if you had no interest whatsoever, why were you convinced to try to get everyone there? Like, are you trying to find someone for your guy, whoever? I don't know. I just feel like Crystal needs help. I don't think she just wants to fit in wherever she can. So that was her way of trying to fit in, but she didn't fit in there either. She doesn't know where to fit in. You know how some people just are awkward and they just can't find a circle? I feel like Crystal just can't find a circle.
Right. And hello, the real love.
Hey.
Everybody make sure you subscribe to her channel. She reviews Ready to Love, Sisters, and a couple of other shows. So be sure to subscribe. And I agree with Sharon. It was whack. Like, it was so weird to watch. And no offense to that type of lifestyle, but I don't know what Crystal was doing. I think, to me, Crystal seems very insecure. I hate to say it, and not to say that just because you're in a polyamorous relationship, you're insecure, but to me, it doesn't seem like she wants to do it. And then she thought springing that she's dating somebody else and that guy, I guess, would make him more intrigued. That is what I gathered from that. It was a mess. Hey, Anointed Heiress, good to see you.
Hey.
But to me, it was a mess. And Robin was funny. We found out a little bit more about Robin. We knew she was a stripper, but she's into the life, I guess.
Robin want to have fun.
Yeah, and I agree with Debonair. He said, I think she just went for a storyline. I think so too.
I think so too.
It didn't make any sense. And then when she brought, like, she really wasn't doing a lot of the talking. It was Robin asking all the questions and doing all the talking. I think she really just wanted a storyline, and she brought Robin to get a reaction. Like you said, Hannah, it was all just to see what Robin would do. So, and I wasn't feeling that scene. We move on to more of the ladies. A lot of this episode was just, it seems like everything was coming full circle.
Yes.
It just seemed like they were getting it together. I do like the fact that Crystal wanted to throw this party for So Debonair said it was like only 10 people there. I don't think it was a real party. I don't think so either. And then it was outside. I was so confused. It was like a little polyamorous picnic. But
Those people knew each other.
yeah, of course they
They
did.
knew Crystal.
They did. What were some of the things in this episode that stood out to you before I move on?
Um, I guess I don't know. I think that this episode, I feel like it was rushed, and they just had to throw everything together just before the finale next. Well, just before the reunion. Um, now I had to rewind twice. I did notice because I asked before that Crystal have her mom, and I did notice at that party the first thing she said was "Hey Deb," and I'm like, I didn't know that was her mom at first. I'm like, you call your mom that? I mean, people call their mom whatever they want. I can't call my mom her first name, and I'm grown. And it's just so I'm like, okay, that's odd. I mean, she did say mom after the fact, but her first reaction was, "Hey, Deb," and I'm like, and how are you best friends with Robin and no one knows her? Like, how does none of your family know her or
I
met her in person?
I believe with that situation, I don't know if it was truly best friends or not, because we see at the end, it says that they had a falling out.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, and so Debonair said she did say Deb, but he was taking it back. Yeah, her relationship with her mother is interesting, but she has a beautiful mom.
Yeah.
As for Robin, as for the mom not knowing Robin, I can see that because I don't know if her and Robin met through work anyway, just from Robin being a closing attorney to the whole just the business that they're in. So maybe they were close friends, but I don't think their friendship was on a deep personal level. It doesn't come off that way to me. They know each other very well, but it just seems like they took a business relationship and tried to make it personal to me.
Yep. And it was all Crystal.
Yep. Sharon says she noticed it too.
Okay, I thought, am I going crazy?
Yes, and hey, just simply good to see you. So the party that she had, she gave Robin and Kiana awards, which I thought was nice. So it seems like everybody was trying to play nice and get along. This reunion is going to be definitely interesting. Also, I want to dig a little deeper into Robin and Crystal's friendship as well. So Debonair said they are work best friends. That's what it seems like.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Most of the time, your work friends don't meet your family. Yeah, that's what I gathered from that as well. Yeah. They have a professional relationship, which is why I don't understand why it would work, other than the fact that they made that professional relationship personal when they should not have. Because we all know with your work friends, it's good to have work friends, but you really want to keep work and your personal life separate, and they cross that boundary. They crossed that boundary and it just didn't work out. They seem like two completely different people.
Crystal just seems like a lost cause. I didn't mean to say it like that, but I just feel like she needs to focus on her business and her new man, and it is what it is. Mm-hmm. But she can't make friends.
Yes. Crystal, still not feeling her. I did like her in this episode, but it definitely seems like a lot of issues there. And we see in the reunion, she's going to be crying. I don't know what she's crying about. I do feel like with Robin is still kind of hurt from the initial dinner that they had. And yeah, so it's a lot going on there. I can't wait to see it unpack. I will say reviewing this show is kind of hard because they don't give you a lot.
Yes.
So it's not a lot to talk about. I don't know if I'll review the season 2. If they have a season 2, I will be reviewing the reunion because maybe more will come out. These ladies are very, very professional, and you can tell that they're not personal friends. Everything is about IG and image versus truly knowing a person. And so I just feel like if they were true friends, they would know some of the things that they say, like Robin making the comment about only women with children knowing this. Things like that. If they were true friends, they would know each other to know that not at harm.
And Crystal called everybody her friend. So some Kiana, a close friend, a really close friend of hers. Girl,
It's weird. She's
I'm
buying her
trying to buy
friends.
friends.
It seems like she's buying friends, yeah. So Debonair said, I think she was crying about their work friendship falling apart, right? Their work friendship. Just
Girl,
said,
you
I tried.
can't. If
Yeah,
you can't keep, not saying you need a lot of friends, but if you can't keep a friend at all, maybe it's time to self evaluate and realize it's not everybody else, it's you, especially in your adult years. Now, I don't have a lot of friends, but I do have a small circle of girls who have been my friends for over 20 years at this point. And you know, at your adult years you'll meet people, but if you can't maintain any friendships, then it's not always the other person, it's you. So I don't think, I know she said her therapist gave her a pass or whatever, I don't know, a hall pass. What did the therapist give her?
I don't know. What?
Whatever. Anyway, girl, you need to just stop making friends and self-evaluate and find out what is the reason why I'm losing so many people around me, because it seems like her parents are just business too. It doesn't seem like there's any love. It's business and status with the parents from what I can see. So I feel like she needs to personally see what is wrong with her and find a new therapist, because the one you seeing is not working.
Right. Just simply said, I'm gonna read the last two comments, and then I'm gonna give my perspective on this whole friendship that they had. So just simply said, I tried to watch Ladies Who List Atlanta, and I could not get into the show. Right. It was refreshing though not to see so many arguments. That's why I liked it, and I like seeing the homes because it's motivated me to possibly seek out my own dream home and what I want. I still don't know if I want to live in Atlanta though.
Yes.
Sharon said Tiffany and Tiana seem to be real friends. Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
Real
They
lovely.
kids know each other, so they actually do.
Yeah, real lovely. She says she agreed. So Debonair said the therapist needed to give her some real help and stop giving out passes. Yes, whoever her therapist is to me is not doing a good job, because the therapist also wrote some type of letter as well for something else. I don't know, but
Girl,
these
fire her.
these friendships remind me of the friendships that you have here on this YouTube platform. It is a mess. And I know people will say you cannot be friends on YouTube because you fall out. I think the problem with YouTube is that the people on here, because a lot of us spend a lot of time on here, some of us, because I try to be on here as much as I can, but I can't. But some of us spend so much time on here, you get a false sense of familiarity with people, and that's the mistake you make. And so a friendship that you might have had a month with somebody will seem like it's been years, and it's not. Because I look at me and you, Hannah. Me and Hannah actually met on Facebook through a group similar to YouTube, but the thing about the group is we were able to take our time, and for some reason we still understood there were boundaries. We had outside, we had personal lives outside of Facebook and that Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
and we got to build a working relationship, because there was drama when Hannah started doing the shows with me, because I left the organization I was in on Facebook, even though we had moved it to YouTube, and Hannah was one of the main people that was on the shows with that particular channel. And when she started doing mine, they're like, "Oh, she's quit the group," when it wasn't even like that. To me, it wasn't deep, but we've worked through it. But it seems like with YouTube, especially with our sector, and the reason why I'm speaking on this is right now in these YouTube streets, there's a lot of stuff going on. It's a lot of conspiracy theories. It's a lot of people putting information out about people, whether it's true or fake. It's just a lot of nonsense to me going on right now. And so,
Mm.
yes. And so people need to take a step back and really look at it. Like, we've all only known each other since the All About the Tea debacle. And so really take a step outside of YouTube and think about, like, hey, I haven't gotten enough time to even build a relationship like with So Debonair. I've hung out with So Debonair outside of YouTube, and he's somebody still getting to know, but he seems cool. And I just look at it for what it is. And I told So Debonair this. He knows. I said, sometimes I have my wall up and I might just disappear. I might go MIA, but it's no offense. I like boundaries, because it doesn't, when there's no boundaries, people feel like they own you and they can just make you do whatever they want you to do.
Very
And
true.
on YouTube, it gets crazy. Yes. Right. So that's how I feel going back to the show. I feel like it was another arena. It was co-workers coming together, ladies in the industry. They all work in the real estate industry. So in a sense, they're colleagues. They tried to make it personal and it just didn't work out.
At all.
The Real Lovely C said Miss Val had me in tears. Yes. So Miss Val, shout out to Evangelist Val, who comes on here every day. Speaking her piece on situations. And it's very easy for someone on the outside looking in to tell you, no, don't respond to that. No, get off of YouTube. But they'll never know what it's like to go through some of the things that you go through. So anybody that wants to come out and speak their piece, I give them that. I give them their grace. I'm all for it because I can't tell anybody how to react to something because I hate when people do that to me. So shout out to Evangelist Val.
Hey.
So Debonair said, I'll disappear in a minute. Yes, so Debonair be out the door.
You need that you time.
Right. Nihar said, hey Nihar, good to see you, ma'am. So Debonair said, until it's them, right. So yeah, until you actually go through it, you'll never know what it's like, especially on social media platforms, dragged and people, Princess said it best, people love to believe the lie instead of the actual truth. And so it gets salacious, it gets hurtful, and you really have to have thick skin to come up here every day on a lot of these platforms. It's not just YouTube, it's IG, Facebook, all of that. When you are putting yourself out there, you're going to be you have to realize you're going to be scrutinized, you're going to be looked at, and not everybody is going to agree with you. And that's why I will always say, because there's people that have thoughts about me and I really could care less because one, they have no heaven or hell to put me in. Two, I know who I am and whose I am, like who I belong to. So thank God for the support system that I have and the friends that I have like Hannah that are there. But yeah,
I clap back.
It's not even worth it. Like
I know, but I still do.
I'm clapping back to the Kevin Samuels people now it's going on 2 years since I've been on here now. But I stopped clapping back to them because it was pointless. These people will keep coming, and if I clap back, it's to get more activity on a show that I posted. But you'll rarely catch me clapping back because a lot of it is just it is entertaining to me when people have something to say like they don't you. But like I said, you put yourself out here on these internet streets, people are going to scrutinize you, and you have to be prepared for it. So definitely prepared. Definitely gonna always be me. Where you love me or hate me, I'm still doing me, and you're still watching. So it is what it is. But yes, the show I did like it. I would have loved if they would have talked more about I had to go back and look at her name. It was, I think, Tiffany, dealing with mental health. And they didn't talk a lot about that at all. And so it said she was working on destigmatizing mental health. And so I wish they would have delved deeper into that. I wanted to get more information on some of the other people on the show versus Crystal and Robin. Yes, Robin was a fan fave, but they could have spared me with Karen Crystal. I just didn't care.
You know what? I feel like the reason I think it was so short too, I think it was basically a test to see how people would react. Because this was a very short debut.
Yes.
And then the reunion is like, boom. I didn't think they were going to have a reunion.
Yeah, I didn't think they needed.
What do we need a reunion for? But okay.
And shout out to Hannah. She said, I see you, girl. Nihar said, I see you, girl. Hey, with your bad self.
Oh, hey, y'all know I can't see my eyeglasses. I'm blind as hell.
Sarah said, Hannah, you look very pretty tonight in your black and white.
Oh, thank you.
Real Lovely C, we love you, Candy. Oh, thank you, Real Lovely C. I love y'all as well. Was Robin a fan favorite? Did they shove her down our throats? I don't think they shoved her. What was y'all thinking though? I did meant to ask y'all, including you, Hannah, what was y'all thinking of the Goldilocks look with the long dress?
I actually It's weird. I actually liked it. I only liked it because she always wear her hair the same.
Her next
And
year.
I love to switch up here, so
I just
so
didn't. I don't know
I
why.
didn't like it with that dress. I think she should have wore a different dress for that hair.
Yeah, or wore her hair up in a bun with the
Yes,
dress. Yeah, like
that dress and that hair together was different, but I like the hair and I like the dress. I just didn't like it together, but I actually really liked it on her.
yeah, I like the
Because what you call looked a mess for her own event. Don't come to your own event looking like that again.
ooh, Crystal. It was a masquerade
I
ball or
don't
something
care
like
what
that.
it was. You look a mess. This is your
Girl,
event. Do something. Come in there. Any other time she got thigh, shoulder, whatever, then you want to come in looking like First Lady Masquerade. Girl, come on. You knew better than to come in like that.
right.
It's your event. If it's my event, the spotlight is on me, not the guest.
And she was a fan favorite for me, so
Who,
debonair.
Crystal?
No, Robin.
Oh, girl, I was about to say.
So debonair. He also said I wanted to see more Kiana. I did too, but
Yeah.
Kiana had a nasty little attitude to me. The way that they edited her. Nihar said so debonair. She was a genuine fan favorite, right? If so debonair is against her, she was a fan fave because we know his track record. Exactly. Exactly. He always liked the problematic people.
Yep. Why is that?
I don't know. So debonair, you're gonna have to explain this tomorrow. Are you problematic? So debonair, but no, no shade. Just it's just
I'm not doing this.
just a joke. But no, I think Robin, she was a fan favorite because of course we saw her the most, and she was the realest. To me, she gave like how Nene was real in her first season. She was genuinely her. The good, we saw the good, the bad, the ugly. We saw her turn up, get mad at Crystal, hit her hand away, go off on the other people, and all of that.
I respect her not trying to be something besides herself.
Yeah,
Just
I
for
agree.
TV. Because some people go on these shows and they just want to be someone else.
I agree because if Crystal is really like that, I see why her and Robin fell out because Crystal to me is not living in reality. It just seems like everything is play for her. She's playing in everybody's face. So that
How old is she?
I would assume maybe early 30s. I don't know. They never said.
Okay.
So Debonair said, laughing my ass off Nihar. I like her, but it just seems like she had a lot of footage. The other women didn't. Yeah. Sharon said Kiana is about her business, but seems a little arrogant to me. Yeah. Something about
That's
her
how I feel.
seemed nasty. Was saying hello, typo. Oh, I thought she was saying hell, so debonair. But actually, Q had more footage from office opening party to doc visit. Yeah, we got to know Kiana a lot because we knew about her journey with trying to have a child, her IVF journey. We did get to see her office. We saw her making moves. I feel like we got to see a lot of Kiana. Maybe she wanted to be that breakout star though, like Robin. Robin was the breakout star. Robin had personality. She wasn't, to me, she wasn't mean. She wasn't abrasive like how Crystal was trying to say she was, and she was not triggered. After this show, I never want to hear the word triggered again because it was that a very easy word to like throw on somebody just to like minimize how they're feeling, to say that they're triggered. But I like Robin. So how do y'all think this reunion is going to be? I think it's going to be phenomenal. How do you think the reunion will be?
The reunion? I think we're going to learn a lot about the ladies that we didn't see on screen. Of course, Robin jumps up again. She don't know how to stay seated ever.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot wasn't showed on the show that they're just going to be their real, true selves on the reunion, and I'm here for all of the reunion.
Mm-hmm. So Living said, right, real stories, not fighting over stuff, and I don't care what y'all say. She lied about the 500.
She did not lie.
We'll never know.
We might know next week.
Kiana was believable though. I am agreeing with Debonair on this, but I think she did lie.
I think it was miscommunication.
I don't see how you missed
Because
it.
Kiana never confirmed it, so you can't say it's a lie if it's unconfirmed.
Kiana I'm leaning more towards Kiana. She was more believable. I'll just say that. Sharon said explosive. Yes, I think the reunion is definitely going to be explosive. I can't wait. I did like, what's the lady they ended with? Is her name Tiana?
I forget.
I think her name is Tiana.
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 The one with the blazer.
Yes,
I like her.
Yeah.
I feel like they should have showed more of her because she did a lot of the closings. I don't feel like they showed enough of her because she actually was doing, I think, a lot of the closings, and I don't think they showed enough.
I think we saw a good amount of her. I feel like we didn't get to see enough of Tiffany and Kira. Kira, I totally forgot about. And she was the youngest one. All we know about Kira is that her house burned up, and that's really about it.
And she knows B. Simone.
Yeah, she knows B. Simone. That was her only client. It seemed like she kept showing
That was her only client. Girl, why you on this show?
So they said that's a big miscommunication. And hey, Kennedy Monroe, she says, I think the reunion is going to be good, but Robin is going to use the word triggered excuse to benefit her. That was Crystal kept saying she was triggered.
I was about to say that was Crystal. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Robin, I don't like when people say things like, oh, you don't play nice, and they use what you've told them about your interactions in the past to try to throw it in your face. Because Robin could have changed from that point, and I don't feel like she was given that chance. But we'll see. I'm not feeling Crystal at all. Any final thoughts? Because I'm going to end this now. Because it's not a lot of talk.
No. We need a new show.
Love and Marriage will be starting soon.
Oh yeah, which one? The Potomac or the old one?
Huntsville. I don't think I'll be watching Potomac. I'm not feeling it.
I'm watching it if Monique gonna be on it. Yeah. I like Monique. I think my final thoughts. I'm going to be honest. We don't need a season 2 of this show. We saw we needed this. We saw what we saw. It's nothing more they can really do. Not saying I want more drama, but it's kind of bland. Yeah. It's like you forcing people together. Now we know, like on Housewives and stuff, it's like forced friendships, but at least it looks a little bit more believable. You can tell that these people knew each other, but it was strictly business, and y'all was trying to fake friends. And I don't like the fakeness. You either friends or not, or if you not, you don't have to say it. Just say we business people. We come, we eat lunch, we strategize, and we keep it moving. It's okay to say that because that's how the real world works at times. So it's okay to say that. But I don't need a season 2, but I do need a reunion.
I'm gonna read some of these comments. Chi-Town said the word trigger needs to be removed. Exactly. Yeah. Nihar said Kira is headed to selling Miami. Watch. I can see that. Sherelle gonna steal her because she needs someone who can sell $1 million homes. Yeah, I can see that. Chi-Town says she's watching both. Love and Marriage Huntsville and Potomac. And so just simply say review Love and Marriage Huntsville. Yes. Yes. Preliminary is triggered by the word triggered. Me too.
Coleslaw but not be on air.
We are watching the reunion. I'm gonna also give Love and Marriage DMV a try too. We'll see. I don't know. I like Monique, but I like Dawn Potomac. Like, but I know she left.
And Crystal should have left and not her. Yeah. Not Crystal, Candace.
Candace should have left. So those are our final thoughts. Thank you all for watching the show. Did you have anything else you wanted to add, Hannah? Yes, this was nice and sweet. I want to get some sleep because I got to get up early. Make sure you subscribe to all the content creators here. So Debonair, The Real Lovely C, Evangelist Val, all of us. Subscribe. Show us a little bit of grace. Catch me and So Debonair tomorrow on my channel here for Champagne and Things. It's going to be a whole kiki. But other than that, I don't know why I laughed at that, but it was funny. And thank you to my mom, Chi-Town Naja girl.
Yes. I like the new picture of Chi-Town.
Yes. She is snatched.
I see it.
But thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, and subscribe to my channel. I know I can't wait for tomorrow either, but we are out. Oh, let me one last comment. Yes, we are out. Bye, everybody.
But I want to welcome everybody to my channel, The Candy Shop. I am so excited. The Candy Shop.